category is Plain Jane.
Tonight, here's a look back at the best runways of Plain Jane from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. This is Reality Reflex. Before we begin, make sure that you like and subscribe so you can get all of the Drag Race and reality TV content. Hey everyone, it's Tedley here, and each week on this review, we celebrate the best looks of the runway. Here's a recap of our picks of the best runway looks from Plain Jane. And then lastly, we had Plain Jane, who first she comes out giving beautiful, elegant woman fantasy. And then all of a sudden to like a Boston trashy mess. And it's like, oh, you can smell her. It looks like she's at the bar. It was a look and it was inspired. And girl, oh girl. Okay, and then Plain Jane comes out and she is giving Octomom realness. Now, partially, I feel like I'm being sold this because the reference photo they used was Octomom's pregnant belly in just some awful room. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they used that. But so anyway, she comes down the runway. She is just giving camp. She is giving her signature style, which we've now come to expect. So she has a baby scarf that she was just walking around. She did the Tempest du Jour baby birth. She did it all. Plain Jane comes down the runway. She is giving 80s hooker / Mariah Carey. So she is wearing just a couple fabrics here and there, you know, just to cover the necessary areas. But other than that, you're there to look at her mane, her legs, her shoes, and just her owning the runway. And she is just like, bitch. Plain Jane comes down the runway, and it's basically like we are watching the real Cher come down the runway. She's doing the real thing. The hair was perfect. Bitch, this look, she slayed it. She did the thing. This was Cher. Oh, yes. Once again, I am really taken aback this week, okay? This is, she killed it as Cher. Plain Jane comes out. She is giving S&M realness. She's giving crazy titties. She's giving gas mask. She is giving some, you know, some underground kink scene realness. Oh, she was presenting it to all of America. Oh my God. Oh, but it was cute. It was sexy. I mean, who can be mad at that? It was good. Like, she lives up to the reputation she presented herself. All right, and then we have Plain Jane, who is also coming out in a silver fringe fantasy. She is giving it. She's giving look. She's giving fabulous. She is giving polished. She is giving refined. It's a little more low-key, but I'm really liking that for her this time around. It's giving a new side to Plain Jane on this runway. I love for her that this is an understated realness moment because she already fucking killed it earlier today. So just give it to us classy style, you know. Give us something that's a nice little juxtaposition to what you did on the Snatch game. And she did. All right, so here comes Plain Jane, and she is coming out giving me a true goth realness aesthetic look. So firstly, when she was showing her little sketch, I was like, girl, this looks like all your other Russian looks. But when she came out and she embezzled it with all of the fabulous little ribbons and the chains and the straps coming down, I'm like, okay, bitch, this is giving me goth, the house down boots. Yes, the boots that you have on right now, girl. But so anyways, she was serving it. I was living. This was a cute look. She had her little teardrop face, you know, giving a full goth emo fantasy. So come through, Plain Jane. Plain Jane walks down this runway, and this is the motherfucking best she has ever looked on this show, on this runway, maybe of all time. Who knows? The mug is giving her typical mug. The hair is giving glamour puss. The outfit is giving statuesque goddess realness. As she was bragging on herself, she's like, oh, my body's right, my body's right. She was coming down giving the absolute most. This dress just was stun level 1,000, okay? The greens, oh my God, she was like, Michelle, fuck you if you don't like this. I don't even care if you don't like this color, because on me, this look is absolutely amazing. All right, so first up on the runway, we had Plain Jane, who is coming out in authentic 80s realness. This outfit is giving me graphic design. It's giving me 80s bright colors. It's giving me some 80s hair, 80s makeup. Just the whole thing is totally a serve. The proportions were right. Her body was right. She was looking good. She was giving the fantasy. The body and the shape was giving me a little bit of Peggy Bundy realness, but hey, that's 80s and bitch, she sold it. Plain Jane is coming out and she is giving C3PO realness. This look, I wasn't getting too many chains, but I was getting Futuristic, Robotron, Zendaya Dune realness. She was giving silhouette. She was giving body. It was definitely obviously giving Futuristic. The hair really was a good choice. It has like the extra Star Wars buns in it, but it's also off the shoulder. So the feature of the look is the garment, is the masterpiece. She is coming down, giving 3008, giving her Plain Jane aesthetic as far as silhouette is concerned. And then she's featuring this fabulous ass look. So, I mean, who can complain? Plain Jane and her drag daughter came out in matching outfits. So Plain was coming from the house of Rebecca Glasscock. Just give what RuPaul motherfucking wants fantasy. Ru and the judges will always 100% stand an exact outfit replica. They want the exact same shit. They want to see bitch and bitch. Plain Jane came out in the color of bumblebees on the same day that Beyonce dropped her new album. So these looks ate it up. The makeup was great. They were giving great fantasy. It was just another serve, another slay, another yes bitch moment for Plain Jane. Plain Jane comes down this runway, and this look to me is a near the end of the finale, coming to the end, need a fabulous runway gown look. The fan element was a little downplayed for me, but the overall goddess feel was everything. So she was coming out giving perfect breasts. She was giving a golden goddess color palette. She was giving Taylor Swift country era hair. She was giving regal. She was giving top of the line. She was giving, yes, I'm a motherfucking drag queen. She was giving, hell yes, we are coming to the end of this chapter of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. Plain Jane is coming down the runway and she is giving Russian pride realness. She is giving my mother's in the audience and I'm gonna look like a class act. She's giving, oh, I was a bitch the whole season, but you're gonna forget it when you see this congeniality look. She just, I mean, okay, honestly, this is probably the most plain look Plain Jane has ever had. Granted, it is beautiful, it is drag, understated elegance. She is here to give royalty, goddess fantasy. Well, all right, everyone, that is my fashion recap of Plain Jane from season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can get all of the RuPaul's Drag Race and reality TV content. This is Reality Reflex.